Hello everyone, and welcome to my end of year update for 2018. This is in fact coming out on the first day of 2019. I'm recording it on Christmas Day, so my brain's a little all over the place. Oh god, I look terrible as well, don't I? I'm just taking a look at myself. I've got the hat on because my hair's a bit crazy at the moment. So I'll put the hat on so you guys don't see that, so ignore that last bit. And yeah, this is going to be a bit random. I don't have a script, but I have notes. I also don't like how my shirt's... But I'm a bit fidgety, sorry, I do apologise. However, I want to start this video by thanking everyone. All of you watching, thank you very much. Everyone who's left likes on videos, who's left comments, who's shared videos, who told their friends about my channel, all of that stuff. And especially a big thanks to my patrons, Get Good Guy, MDM McVeigh, no, yeah, MD McVeigh, got too many M's in your name, man. Fatal Onion, Henrik H, Steeltown Eric, Crazy Eyed Eddie, Ray Butcher, Philip Green, Luke Walsh, SL Luke Crisp, somewhat double S, I'm not good with them, and Dame Over. Thanks to all of you, you guys are keeping me fed. I do appreciate it, it's very nice. And before I go even further with this video, I should explain what it is. Last year I did an end of year update. I was actually supposed to watch it before doing this one, but I didn't. But, you know, I posted it the other day, so you can watch it if you're on my Twitter. Was it on my Twitter? I think I posted it on Twitter. God, I don't know what on my top. Yeah, and it's basically me going over what happened this year, good things in the channel, bad things in the channel, analytics, highlights, and then at the end of it talking about what comes next. Because I like to have a nice little roundup. It helps me remember what I've been doing, because that's something I really do struggle with. I'll just kind of forget everything that happened this year, because a lot of stuff happened this year. I've got like a page of notes here. There was a lot of stuff that I'm very happy with. This is just what made it on. There's a whole bunch of stuff that didn't happen. I think New Vegas realism mode, that happened this year. I don't have that in here. Didn't need it. Anyway, let's start with the analytics. The arguably more boring stuff, but also more interesting if you're like the YouTuber thing. I got over 6.5 million minutes watch time this year, which sounds like a really big number. It's not that big a number considering it's a full year's worth of watch time, but it's pretty cool. I got 1.67 million views, which is quite nice. If I could get that per video though, imagine how good that would be. And I gained almost 6,000 subs this year. I actually got another week, so I might be able to tick that off to 6,000, but it was fractionally under, so pretty good. I'm happy with that. It is numbers. They mean something, I'm sure. Now, onto the videos though, which is a bit more fun. The year began, the very first video was the final episode of my Dragonborn level 1 run, where a level 1 Mittens, this funny Khajiit who doesn't use weapons or armor or anything like that, no magic or anything, killed Mirak, which, oh, I'm still happy about that. That's pretty cool. Phew. For a second there, I thought I might have to learn something. Mittens had never been so scared. Now, on top of that, I had my Patreon page begin. We obviously had the start of this video, me talking about, hey, thank you all the patrons. Those people all became patrons in 2018, because that's when my page started, and thank you. Without my Patreon page, I would not be doing this YouTube thing for... Okay, I'm just getting rid of the hat. The hat's annoying me. The hat goes on the bed. We'll just deal with the crazy hair. Crazy hair's dealt with now because the hat's irritating. Thank you all. Even if you've just taken a look at my Patreon page or considered becoming a patron, I do appreciate it. It's nice to have that. It means each and every month I know, okay, I'm getting a little bit of money. I'm getting a little bit of money. Even if YouTube suddenly demonetizes everything I do, I'm not going to have nothing come through. So it's a little bit of peace of mind, and I'm very happy about that. I am hoping to start making a few like behind the scenes videos every once in a while for my patrons, because I don't give you guys enough stuff. And I mean, I think half of you on the list are YouTubers. Yeah, about half of you are YouTubers, so YouTube-based stuff will probably go down well on there. I also had Bad Company Gaming begin. This was my second channel, and it's based around first-person shooters and multiplayer stuff, things like that. I play Battlefield 4 and Titanfall 2 are the main two games I play over there. Videos are entertaining, if weird, and not greatly edited a lot of the time, but there's some good stuff in there. Go take a look at it if you like those sorts of games, especially Titanfall 2 because I love that game. Now, a bit of a disappointing series in terms of views, but one that I really, really liked was Fight Pit Fridays. In this series, it was a Shadow of War where there's a fight pit system where you can literally just pit orcs against each other and they fight, and I just commentated over that. And it was really fun. I did like whole tournaments, seeing who would be the best at the fight pits, and oh, it was really, really cool to do. I enjoyed that greatly. I wish it had got more views, because I utterly loved it, but sadly it didn't. Still, I'm very happy about it. Take a look at it if you haven't. It was great fun. And they're all very short videos as well, so it doesn't take much time to burn through all 50 or whatever there is. Now, next up is the one gun run in Fallout 4. This was a challenge run of Fallout 4, permadeath survival, where I only used one weapon. In this case, the Deliverer. That was the only gun I had available, so I was like, pew pew pew. And this is probably the challenge run I'm most proud of. So I've done, like I mentioned, the level 1 run before. I've done like Skyrim No Kill and some realism runs. But this is the one where I think I have the right balance between challenge and the whole difficulty with success. Because like my realism mode stuff, those are really difficult challenge runs. They're not easy to do. But I'm not successful with them because of that. This one was difficult. I had a few people say, oh my god, you're using the Deliverer. Easy. But it's survival permadeath. You get like one unlucky Molotov thrown at you, you're out. So it was very challenging, but I did really well on it, and I was happy with it. I scrolled through all of my videos for this that came out the past year, and I had a lot of first look videos. I have a playlist on my channel called just First Look, which is my initial venture into a video game most of the time, or the first time I show it on the channel, depending on the game itself. And a lot of that stuff I really, really enjoyed. I'm not going to be doing many more first looks on the channel. Now that I'm focusing more on specific games, there's less time to put first look videos. But if you want to see me playing a variety of different games, do take a look at those first looks. They're quite good. It's literally like let's play, half review, half talking about stuff. I like them. I decided to put them in the list because I just enjoy doing them. Variety is the spice of life and all that. Something else I also started this year was Witcher Wednesdays and Wanderer Wednesdays. Now, Witcher Wednesdays was me wanting to play through The Witcher 3, but not have it be just another Let's Play, because there's too many of those out on the internet. So I was like, okay, so I'll play, and then I'll talk through my thoughts, show some of the stuff that happened, have it more be a commentary on how I played, what I found I enjoyed, like mini reviews each week almost, focusing on specific things about the games that I particularly liked or particularly didn't like. And I was quite happy with that. I even did like a little intro for it at the start of the video that went up and had dramatic music and was awesome. Then, after that kind of fizzled out, I started Wanderer Wednesdays, where I expanded that idea into open world games in general. And there's been a few really good ones I like on that, like From Point A to B, Clara, which, oh I love that, but that's Final Fantasy IX, so I'm biased. There's just some brilliant videos in that. However, I'm likely going to end that series early 2019, because it doesn't get many views. Not many people watch Wanderer Wednesdays. It's content that I really like. I enjoy making it. I enjoy when people watch it, but I can't sustain doing it because they take a fair bit of time and they just don't do very well. And something else that I started a lot of stuff in 2018. I started doing live streams, which was quite the experience. It meant having to learn new software, having to interact people live, and it's very different to making videos where in this I'm planning on doing a whole bunch of fancy editing to cut around me being like a nincompoop at points. Not too much of it though, you guys should know that I'm stupid. But live streams were quite an experience, and because of that, on Sunday, yes, Sunday after this video comes out, I'll be doing a live stream. I'm probably going to be playing Fallout 76 because that's what the channel is based around right now. My computer just turned dark. I forget it does that after 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a live stream on Sunday, probably playing some Fallout 76. It'll be 6 PM UK time. You can work that out in your own time zones. If I'm really good, I might put a graphic up saying what time zones those are, but I probably won't because I will forget. Yeah, 6 PM on Sunday UK time. There will be a live stream. Feel free to pop by, say hi. If you're on my Discord, you'll get notified about it. Twitter, if you've got me as like one of the people whose tweets pop up, you'll get notified about it there. I'll probably try and remember to post it to Facebook, but I don't really use that too much. And if you've got the notification bell on, you should get told that I'm live streaming, providing YouTube is good, which it isn't always. Next up, we have another challenge run that I'm very happy with and kind of proud of, which is Kingdoms of Amalur Permadeath. This was a fairly straightforward run of Kingdoms of Amalur. It was just a let's play with the permadeath modifier, so if I died, that was it. It was nice and simple, but I wanted to play the game, and I felt just a completely standard let's play would not be quite as good. So watch it like a let's play, but it's got that little bit more tension in it, which I do enjoy. And we got a lot of episodes out of that. I was very happy with that, and it's a great game. If you're looking for a fantasy RPG that's very kind of like stylised, colourful, vivid, give it a try. It's probably dirt cheap because it didn't sell that well, and it's a little bit old now. I think it came out just after Skyrim or just before Skyrim. Yeah, it's a good game. Go take a look at it. And once that was all done, Fallout 76 content began. And there's been a lot of it. That's been, all the channels really been around now. And me focusing on one game, even a game that's been very divisive and has been happening on the internet a lot, which is the technical term for it. I've enjoyed covering it, and my analytics show that covering one game is so much better than being a variety channel. I enjoy being able to cover several games and having that freedom, but covering just one game, that's all you make content on, it works so much better in the way of YouTube. YouTube just rewards people who focus on one thing, and people are willing to watch more of your content if you're only covering one game. So lots of Fallout 76 content it is. Now, I hit 10,000 subscribers this year. That was a big milestone. I did a 10k Q&A for that, the 10k Q&A extravaganza. It's like over an hour long, but if you want to learn more about me, more about the channel, more about random stuff, do give it a watch. I find it quite entertaining. I actually watched it casually once. I took a lot of time to edit in stuff to make it a little bit more entertaining than just straight up me talking like I'm doing now to a camera. I have to edit a lot of this to make it fun. But yeah, that was quite a big thing, and I was happy to do that. In addition, after I'd hit 10k, I ended up quitting my job and starting YouTube full-time. Yeah, this is my job. This is right here. My job right now. Hence, I'm recording on Christmas Day because I work every day or I don't eat. And yeah, I'm very happy about that. Like, my old job was not fun. I was very, very unhappy with that. Since starting YouTube full-time, I've got healthier, I've lost weight, hence my shirt's quite baggy on me. It's been a great help. I'm making a lot less money now, obviously, but I'm a lot happier. Which, I'll take that trade any day. As long as I make enough to eat and enough to pay for rent, have a roof over my head, I'm fine with that. And yeah, now I'm making Fallout 76 content full-time. That is my job, and that's how it's going to stay for a while. Looking ahead, there's going to be more builds, more challenge runs and videos. Builds have once again been the big thing for me. I know there's a fair few people who don't play Fallout 76 on my channel and aren't fans of the game, who still do enjoy the builds, which I'm happy about. I'm glad you lot can watch those, enjoy them, even if you're not a big fan of the game, but they also draw in a lot of new people. The challenge videos, the little individual ones, they're quite nice because they're easy to make and give something interesting and different to everyone. I want to have more challenge runs. I've been doing Melee Madness, my no guns run of Fallout 76. That's on episode 6 at this point. I think episode 6 came out yesterday. So that's going to carry on, and I've got a couple more challenge run ideas I want to do. One of them I haven't got the details of properly, and another one I just need more experience with the game and might leave it for a couple more patches before I go onto it, just to see what the new content is. I also want to do some more cinematic stuff. I had last week, a couple of weeks ago maybe now, the Sickle Man Was Here video, the mystery of Sickle Man. That was a cinematic thing, and I was like, oh, this is quite fun. I enjoyed filming it. I really enjoyed editing it, actually, a lot more than I thought I would. So I'd like to do more of that. I do have ideas for a cinematic series, but it's all a question of time, because the cinematic stuff takes so much longer than just standard Let's Play or me talking to the camera now. It's a long and drawn out process, so as much as I'd like to get cinematic stuff, doing this just on my own each and every day, I need to get further ahead before I do that. And I want to be making a lot more content, because recently it's only been like 3 to 4 videos a week, where I want to make that like 4 to 5, 5 to 6 videos a week. I want more content, and I need more content really. So I need to hit more of a stride, and then once I've got myself comfortable at a point where I can make builds easily each week, I can have a challenge run or two, I can have a challenge video and something else interesting happen each week. Then I'll focus more on the cinematic stuff. But with me saying what I'm going to focus on, what do you want? If you've got anything in particular you want me to do, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments. If you're like, hey Sarge, can we have a cooking video? If enough people want a cooking video, I may make it. Hey Sarge, can we have more builds on chicken? I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't know what people want necessarily, so if you have certain videos you want to see, certain types of videos more than anything, I know I can pretty much guarantee that someone's already started commenting, make the build with this exact loadout, and it's like 5 pages of stuff. Don't comment out all of that stuff. If you got all of that stuff, you've made the build already. But yeah, if there's any specific types of content you'd like to see, any upcoming games you'd like to see me cover, feel free to leave that below. I have seen the Outer Worlds trailer, obviously, that's getting a lot of hype from the Bethesda community. Yeah, we're not going to delve too deeply into that. That's a game I quite like the look of. Not because I think it's going to be like Fallout, but because I think it's going to be kind of just a fun RPG that'll last me a good 100 or 200 hours at least. I don't have my hopes up anywhere near as high as a lot of other people, but I think that looks pretty cool, and I'd like to get that if I can afford to. So that's one game I've seen that I'd like to potentially cover in 2019. However, are there any others that you have seen? Something just made a noise in my room. Any others that you have seen that you'd like me to cover? Let me know in the comments below. And that's going to be it for this video. Once again, thank you all very, very much for watching and for sticking with me through this year, be you an old subscriber who was here from like 2017 or 2016, or someone who's joined more recently with the Fallout 76 content. I appreciate all of you sticking around and watching, especially if you're watching at this point of this particular video, you're someone who's clearly interested in my channel, and I do appreciate that. It's good having you lot enjoy watching me talk about stuff. It's reassuring that I can actually keep doing this as a job. So, thank you all very, very much for watching. Any questions, any comments, anything, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be replying to pretty much everything on this video, as I try to reply to stuff all the time if I can regardless. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. YouTube likes it. That's the only reason I ask, really. Actually, no, there's 2 reasons. If people don't hit the like button, I assume people just kind of watched it and were like, eh, and then switched to something else. If people hit the like button, I assume they actually went, oh, this is something I like and I want to see more of. So hitting the like button does have a proper effect, as well as the whole YouTube side of things, where it's just like YouTube analytics and better chance of it being recommended to people and all of that boring stuff. So that was way more rambling than was needed. This is going to be like a 20-minute video at least, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Thank you all very much for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Hogsmas, Eves, blessings, solstice, brightest blessings, and whatever else you want to have this kind of year. Be good to each other. Stay cool. Ciao. Sarge out.